What's up, guys? It's Ryantium here, and today we are back in Skyrim. That's right, you guys, and don't snap! It's gonna be an awesome freaking day. So guys, welcome back, and happy Showcase Day. So today you find me up in the snowy north, taking a look at the Quaint Lodge. Now, when I saw this home on Bethesda.net, I really didn't expect a whole lot from it, mainly because it looked just kind of like a tiny little house nestled somewhere up in the snow. However, there's a lot more to this house than I thought. So, without further ado, let's actually go ahead and take a look at where it's at on the map. So, right here is where you can find it. The Quaint Lodge is located right above Solitude, and there is actually a little symbol on the map. You cannot fast travel to it as soon as you enter into the game, but you can see it on the map, so it makes it a bit easier to get to. But just a quick trip right around the coast, and you'll find the Quaint Lodge. Now, the Quaint Lodge, this home is indeed free, and it comes with a ton of bells and whistles that I think a house of this size, it's a very nice thing to have. So in order to actually get into the house, you're going to want to come down over here, and you'll just want to look around for a second, but mostly, once you find the journal, come down this way and find the key into the Quaint Lodge, and you can go ahead and take that stuff up right there. And no, that stuff does not have that much of the stats. It's because I'm in God mode. But now that we have the front door key, let's go ahead and take a look at this in typical and traditional Rantium style. So, looks like over here we have a place for a horse and or a cow. In fact, probably a horse. Kind of nice to be able to store your horse over there. A couple archery targets and a couple training things over here. I'm glad that this whole entire place comes with like an entire smithing suite. Got yourself a grindstone, a blacksmith forge, tanning rack, smelter, functioning workbench back here. Very, very nice. And then it looks like it gives you a couple kind of spare ingots. Got some spare iron, some spare leather, an extra sword, a dagger. Is that an actual pickaxe down there? No, it doesn't look like it. Unless... no, okay, that's not an actual pickaxe down there. A couple iron ore pieces, and then a chest for some supplies. Which is honestly kind of nice to have that out here. Now, don't expect some gigantic home, interior on the inside of this quaint little lodge, because it is supposed to be quaint. But I do like this. If you've ever wanted to camp right outside your own house, maybe this is the place for you. Looks like I got some mead. Gonna go ahead and pick that stuff up right there. But have an outdoor cooking pot right here, and I mean, look at the view. That's awesome. Just an ocean view. Granted, you don't have a beach, but, it's fine. But then over here, looks like we got ourselves a tiny little workshop, and or wood cutting area, and or butchery, depending. And it looks like maybe you could come out here with your fork and your knife and eat some charred skeever hide. Got yourself a functional wood chopping block with a woodcutter's axe, which is nice to see. A little bit of lore right here with the journal. So if you wanted to read that, you could absolutely do that. But I suppose it's time we go ahead and check out the actual home itself. So, allow me to welcome you home to the Quaint Lodge. And here we are inside of our Vanilla with Sprinkles tiny little home. It's like that show on HGTV, Tiny Homes or Tiny Home Living and stuff like that. It's kind of nice, although this gives you a hell of a lot more real estate than you get in those tiny homes. So, one thing that I notice when I walk in here is it's a smidge dark. This is on the highest brightness, and I'm still struggling to see. So my question is there a way... let's see, cheat game options right here. Does the light shine through depending on the time and weather? No, it does not. Okay, so yeah, some more lighting in here would be perfect, because it is a tad bit dark, but nonetheless, it looks like we got ourselves the Hearthfire oven, an extra key, got yourself a food pantry, and I like this little kitchen area over here. It's a neat little kitchen nook. And then inside, we've also got ourselves the cooking pot, which is always good to see. A lovely little dining table over here set for 2 butts, and looks like we have sliding doors, which I love so much. Gotta store your butter in there, because of course you do. And that looks like a Giant's Club right there. It is actually a Giant's Club. I wish I could take that, and then beat someone over the head with it. But overall, kind of a nice little foyer. Walking right into the kitchen, not my favorite out of the placement of things, but at the same time, it is kind of a nice thing to have a kitchen in the house, because not every house that I've showcased has a kitchen. Well, hello there. What do we have in here? This looks to be maybe like part living room, part master bedroom. Ooh, I like this. I like the bookshelves over here for the bookworms of Skyrim. And display cases that do actually work. Fantastic. Nice big hearth with all sorts of stuff on top. I do like the fact that there's static clutter and also dynamic clutter as well. So, like, for instance, I could just pick this up and throw it around, but the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, I can't pick it up. That's kind of cool. Master bed right here. Got yourself some honey nut treats. Little chest right here with a couple things in it. Black robes and some gold. And look at this. More bookshelves and more dagger racks and everything. Couple end tables. A nice little study over here. Notes and letter storage. Gold. Very, very nice. And I do like what the mod author did with a lot of this stuff. I'm a big fan of horizontal displays. That's why I prefer to use the weapon plaques and the weapon, like the shield racks and stuff. So when you put the weapon display cases up a horizontal like that, I like that a lot. Tiny little shield racks right here. And then, oh, wow, that's kind of interesting. There's a couple little grow beds right there with thistle and mountain flower. Little alchemy lab right here next to an enchanting table. Staff of ice spikes. I'll be taking that bad boy. Thank you very much. And then a big wardrobe right there. So nothing too crazy, but honestly all the bells and whistles you could possibly need in a bit of a vanilla with sprinkles home, and I can kind of dig that. Now let's go ahead and take a look throughout the rest of the home, because there is actually a downstairs floor as well. And look at this, looks like we have some more things to store shields and weapons on. Another big display case that does indeed work. Oh, okay, so this is kind of like the armory down here, kind of the display room down here. Oh, I kind of like this a lot. Nice, okay. So a couple display cases down here. Got an armor mannequin right there, some weapon plaques and shield racks and everything. Well, that's kind of cool. I like having the box be open like that. Oh, this is actually a storage box. Okay, weapons. Nice. That's kind of cool. Another armor mannequin right here. And then it looks like we have all the shrines right here, including the Dark Elf ones with Mephala, Azura, and Boethia. Kind of cool. Underneath of there is the offerings chest. Very, very cool. I like this little corner nook over here. Now see, this looks like the perfect place that you would put in like a secret door. But I wonder, it says activate weapon rack right there. Is that just going to stick to the wall? Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. That's so cool, are you kidding? Okay, that's pretty nifty. So let's see, what else do we have down here? Oh, is this kind of a follower's... Okay, well, if your follower happens to be a vampire, they can sleep perfectly soundly in their gigantic coffin. Maybe this is a follower/guest bedroom area. Ancient Nord helmet right there. Steel War Axe of Fatigue, nice. Okay, so overall, a nice little place to have your guests, although I don't know who's going to sleep in the cage. Maybe your child? I don't know. And then a little bar right here with some sujama and everything like that. So, overall, absolutely a vanilla with sprinkles home. I think it certainly has a lot of bang for your buck, considering that it's free. And it's in a nice location, too, up in Solitude. And having the ability to have a free home right from the beginning of Skyrim, kind of nice, especially if you start with the alternate start mod, which I know a lot of us absolutely do. Being able to come up here into Solitude and call a place your home to kind of get your start in Skyrim is kind of a nice thing to have. So, let me know what you guys are thinking down there in the comment section. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Would you use this tiny little home in your next playthrough? Or are you going to use it in your current playthrough? I'm curious to hear what you have to say. So, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next showcase.